Thank you so much for stopping in. This is going to be a card reading. I'm going to use my predictions deck. I received a question from at Property God, the Soul of America 497. The question is, could you please look at the currency specifically the dinar? I've had it for over 25 years and waiting for a revalue. Thank you so much. So that's dinar is a currency. I asked which country that is. All of you will probably know which country that is, but I don't know it off the top of my head. Anyway, let's see what the cards say. Let's just mix them up here a little bit and see what the cards say. Could you please let us know the status of the revalue of specifically dinar? All right. Okie dokie. The first card. Let's see what it says. Drone strike. Okay, well, when something starts to make sense, let's join forces. Well, the messaging I'm getting right now, planned outcome. There has been, obviously, there's been delays, but something coming up, there's going to be some kind of joining of forces that's going to implement a movement in, let's say, the dinar, any other currency that people are waiting to revalue. It has been a battle. It has been a very tough road to hoe along the way. But something is happening. So the housing issues and the rising water, tsunami, rising water. Something is happening that's okay, the message I'm getting is something is coming up that's raising the topic again so that something starts to happen so a revalue can take place. It sounds like there's going to in my head, it sounds like there's going to be a group that starts to get together that isn't necessarily the government of every country, but not a bad overall body, a benevolent overall seeing of some kind of chance to revalue. But it needs that organizational group. And in this case, it says royal family. This is the message I'm getting about this is those who hold the dinar. That's what this card is representing. It's not royal or it's not a family. It's those who hold the currency in hopes that it gets revalued. So it's going to be starting to move forward. Okay. What I'm getting from this is the under 9 card, that there's going to be movement. You're going to start seeing some movement, even though they were trying to hold it down. They were trying to not let it happen. People are going to come together. And if your outcome was that you're going to revalue and finally reap the rewards of the investment that you made, it's going to start working out. But it has been a major battle. And the battle was between the elites. They didn't want, the message I'm hearing is they didn't want the common person to benefit. But the movement is coming along, And that's because the energy is rising. It's coming to the surface, so something actually gets talked about, gets done. I imagine that is something that you have heard much over the time. But this royal these are the people who hold dinar, hold a currency that they've been holding for a long time. They're holding it in they're revered in their holding, and it is the people who will start to benefit from it. But a different kind of group is going to come up behind it and start moving it forward. It's going to be something that you don't expect. It's going to be a group that you don't expect to have any interest in it, but they're going to have the backing of the people. That's a good thing. This is the underlying card, social media, celebrate success. Okay. It's going to, social media, I'm certain, is already talking about it a lot, but that's going to be important coming into this time of the rising of the topic. It's going to be important because it's not just going to be fringe. It's not just going to be certain groups talking about it. It's going to be across the board so that the people, let's see, where's that? The people who hold it can celebrate. So this is the people that hold it, and they are telling, the cards are saying, there'll be some celebration involved. The celebration and success of revaluing from the rising topic. Okay, so now as far as timing, I've got these timing cards here. They're timing cards. Let me just pick one. Let me just pick one out of here. These are the timing cards. It's just a bunch of cards. It says different timing. Let's just pick one. Let's see what it says. If we don't like it, we will not use it. Okay, so the first card was 45 days. 45 days as far as timing to learn some of this stuff. Let's pick this one. 45 days, and this is going to take a while. All right, well, let's just say that within 45 days, 45 days, we're going to start learning a little bit more. We're going to hear more from social media. We're going to hear more from, that kind of thing. It's not just going to be the typical people that talk about it. Let's pick one more. It's going to take a while, and it's already taken, and then this is 9 years. So that's probably not the answer that you wanted. Because the 45 days, that's not bad. Month and a half. I think the month and a half is going to be, you're going to start hearing more and more about it in different, more like Joe Rogan is going to start talking about it instead of just the regular people who bring you the information. So I'm just using that as an example. It came to my head, so I used it. Social media is going to be a big factor in it, and it's that you'll start, I think, it's indicating that you're going to see that within 45 days. Otherwise, it's going to take a long time and another 9 years. That doesn't feel honest to me. I mean, I know they're the cards, and I know I just picked them, but maybe it's just that I would hope that it would take less time than that. That's why I say that. But since you've waited 25 years, something might happen that surprises you, and it doesn't take a long time, and it doesn't take 9 years. But I would say that the good thing is that you'll start feeling, maybe seeing something within the next couple of months that leads us towards the ability to revalue and reap the rewards that you hoped for. So thank you so much for stopping in, and please stay tuned because there's a lot more to come.